Hey everybody, this is Leslie and you're watching Midlife and Nailing It. If you could please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, I'd really appreciate it. It helps my channel out. Today I have for you another tag video. I actually have Randy up in here with me on this one. It was an open tag that I heard about on Andrea Sheananigan's video, and so I'll make sure all of the links to those things are in my description box below. Let's get started. Okay everybody, so Randy and I decided to do this video together because he's home, one, and you're home, and two, he helped me out with a tag video that I did last week that got a lot of positive feedback, so apparently we were funny in that one. I don't know if we'll be as funny in this one or not.
Propelled into the spotlight.
Yeah, I have no idea if we'll be funny this time or not, but apparently last time we were. So I'll include that video in my description box below. This idea comes from Andrea Sheananigan, so I'll include a link to her channel below, and then I'll also include the link to the video she posted doing these tags. It was called the Quarantine Tag, and yeah, appropriate with what's going on. And anyways, so she did a tag with a few other ladies, and it was like an open tag for anyone else that wanted to participate. I'll include the list of the questions in the description box below if you'd like to do it. Just whoever wants to do it can do it. We're going to go ahead and get started. We've not studied these. We didn't write down answers. We're just going to wing it.
What is the best binge-worthy series?
Oh.
What is it? Well, I'm going to go ahead and say Ozark for me,
good.
Even though that's cliche because it just premiered again.
Well, that's good. That means people haven't seen it. So if you've not watched Ozark, if you've never watched it, go ahead and do all 3 seasons. Even if you only kind of like it, because let's face it, we're all on the I kind of like it part of things, right? We've all watched our favorite things.
We were watching Buffy the other day.
We watched one episode.
Points.
Couldn't do it.
Episode. Yeah.
We're open to suggestions, actually, because we kind of like binge watching shows anyway. So, what else have we watched, though?
Nurse Jackie.
Oh, that's a good one to do. You guys, yeah, that would be a good one.
That's a good one.
Yeah, Nurse Jackie.
We've done
Breaking Bad. I like Downton Abbey. I'm trying to think of over the years.
Oh, we've done all the Mad Men, The Sopranos.
Oh, Mad Men for sure. That would keep you busy for a while if you've never seen it. Better Call Saul
is the one that we like.
We do like that.
The Fargo
collection. The Fargo collection's good.
Very good.
Yeah, so those are our recommendations. I'm sure there's more. Oh, Anne with an E. I enjoy. He's not seen it, but I enjoyed that a lot.
What's Marvelous Mrs. Maisel?
Oh, yeah.
That's one that you like a lot.
I love Mrs. Maisel. Oh, that for sure. Yeah, that one's a good one. Yeah.
All right.
What was the one we watched the other day, though?
Self-Made.
Self-Made. Oh, yeah. Watch Self-Made. That one's amazing. That's kind of a mini-series thing, but yeah, that was really good. Oh, and then another thing that's really good is the history of food in America. So interesting, you guys. You wouldn't think it would be, but that it is.
And we like pretty much anything with Stephen King writes we're interested in. Have you kept a routine or had no schedule? Well, I don't even know what day it is.
We haven't, but I want to say something here.
Both a little bit because...
No, we've had no schedule.
Okay. We've
had no schedule and for a couple of reasons. One, my kids are way older, guys. Like, super older. A little bit of a schedule with some of the schoolwork stuff. Mm-hmm. But they're older, so we don't have to have a schedule. If I had younger kids, I know this about myself for sure. If I had younger kids or even kids in middle school, there would be a schedule. It would be so incredibly important. I would make sure there was a schedule during the week and then do your normal schedule on the weekend. I think it is super, super important. Don't have your kids all wackadoo every day because you're setting yourself up for failure and honestly your kids up for failure. That would be my advice having to do with kids. But we don't have that issue. And then also this girl right here has a little problem right now called insomnia. Like, I'm going to try not to get upset about it. It's real bad right now. I'm really concerned about what's going on. The state we're in is getting hit hard, and I'm worried, and yeah, So I'm not sleeping, so if I can sleep, I sleep. This guy never has a problem sleeping.
Me napping all the time.
Apparently if the world is going to hell in a handbasket, he's going to sleep through it.
Now that I don't have to go to work, it's on.
You know what we have been watching is the old Family Feuds, because we laugh at them. Mm-hmm. It isn't because we love game shows. It's because we're evil that way. Yeah, it would have been we laugh our butts off at them.
Hashtag me too to Richard Dawson.
Oh my God, it's so cringy.
What is your favorite movie you've watched?
Like in the quarantine, they mean.
Oh, in the quarantine.
Mm-hmm. Well, we watched Heathers because he had never seen it.
Heathers was funny.
That was, I mean, it's so inappropriate and wrong. Mm-hmm. Like, seeing as I've worked at schools,
we're fine with that.
But we did. We watched Heathers, and then my daughter and I are planning on watching Romy and Michelle today. So I recommend that if you've got teenagers like I do, whip out the 80s favorites.
But
they're fun to watch. Clueless. Watch
one that we did like was Dark Waters. Was a new one that came out.
I'm trying to remember. What was that one we watched so much?
Dark Waters.
Tell me.
About the lawsuit with the factory.
Oh, yeah, that was good. Dark Waters.
Dark Waters is a good one.
It's about the powers that be choosing money over human life. So, all right, what's next?
Do you get outside daily? Thanks to my dog, I do. He requires that we do that.
Not as much as I don't, as much as I probably should. But again, we're building a house. We're in an apartment because our house sold, so we don't really have a yard and all that. And I'm terrified to go out there and trust the people that I live with in this apartment because, well, I just think that they might not be making the best choices or taking this as serious, some of them, and I am not wanting to touch doorknobs that they've touched. This isn't good for my neurotic self, guys. So what's next? It really isn't. It's bad.
Favorite phone app during this time?
Oh, I love the TikTok. That's my new thing.
TikTok.
He's not TikToked, but I have
not
an Audible.
Ticked or talked. I like using Google Animals. It's not really an app, but the 3D
Oh,
animals,
yeah, we did the 3D
they
animals.
appear and then we make fake pictures.
Who taught you that, babe?
You did. And
I did.
I've been having fun making
He went out back and made it look, because there's a huge river out back, and he made it look like alligators were coming out of the river. If you've not tried it, I'll put the instructions how to do it in the box below because your kids might get a kick out of it, or grown people like us.
New or favorite meal you've made?
Well, okay, I got this.
Okay.
Last night, I made chicken voila for everyone because I needed to. I'm so freaking sick of cooking. Yeah, I'm sick of it. So what did you guys eat last night?
Chicken voila.
Voila.
Is it voila?
I don't know. They never had it, but they had it last night, and I didn't give two.
Yep, it was.
Eat your chicken voila. All right, what's next?
Okay. Have you organized any part of your house already done all the time?
Yeah, I'm a pretty organized person. Shut up. I'm pretty organized.
No change there.
That's not true. I did the spice cabinet.
This whole quarantine is kind of like the rest of the world has to be like you, and it makes everything crazy.
But I do normally.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what? That is true. Like, being here and reading books and watching Netflix and organizing my house and doing all that stuff doesn't drive me nuts. Not at all. But the problem with that when you're like an introvert person like me is having people shoved up your rear all the time, meaning all the people I live with and the cat and dog, and then being neurotic as heck over this whole situation and worried and scared. Not good either. Not good for me either. So So us introverts are suffering right along with you people that are just rays of sunshine. And I've got some in my life that I try to check on a lot. So yeah, introvert people. If you got extrovert people, man, they're dying by now. Like, I know you kind of think you don't really get it, but at the same time, it is who they are, and they're having a hard time. So make sure you check on people. Make sure you check on friends that live alone. I forgot some people. Like the other day I was sitting there thinking, and I'm like, oh my God, they've been by themselves this whole time. So, yeah, try to reach out to them. Okay guys, so I've decided to break this video up into 2 parts. So this was part 1 that you just watched. If you'd like to see part 2, I'm going to go ahead and put a link in the description box below. So be sure to check that out.